That's a taste of what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be toning for the chakras, using sound, vibration frequencies to open up our chakras. Should be an interesting video. Let's do it. In this video, I'm going to talk about the chakra system, the 7 chakras. And I'm going to show you, explain, and talk about a technique called toning. Toning as in the tone of my voice, or the tone of musical tones. And I'm going to show, it's going to be a real simple technique that you can use to affect and move energy through your chakras. And of course, I'm going to use and explain to you, show you 7 different tones. I'm even going to show you an alternate other 7 different tones, because people do it differently depending on who you ask. But in overall, they're all pretty similar. And I'm going to kind of explain and show you how to make this work for you, because it's different for everyone. And you know, the body is like an instrument. You know, everything works on energy, frequency, and vibration. And with the chakra system, each chakra resonates on a certain frequency, it vibrates, it uses a certain energy, it responds to a certain energy. And by knowing the energy that it responds to, you can use the energy to vibrate it more, to heal it, to understand it, like what affects it the best, what has the least effect on it, how much you need, how much you don't need. You can learn a lot of these things by doing this toning technique. And it's kind of the equivalent of tuning a piano or a guitar. You know, you have to play it, you have to pluck the string to figure out what tune is most appropriate for that string. And the chakra system is kind of the same way. There's lots of other energy, frequency, and vibration related things that you can do. You can use your sense of smell. Different smells affect the chakras. You could use colors. Colors have certain energies that affect the chakras. So, you know, what you see, your vision, what you see has effects on the chakra. Whether you're looking at something internally or externally, they all have effects on the chakras. And what else? Your feelings, of course, how you feel. You know, we interact with people every day, and a whole diverse array of feelings. We experience that, and it has effects on our chakras. It makes our chakras either open up or close. And all of our lives, you know, our chakras are affected, and different people are affected differently. Now, there's 7 main chakras, and they say that when a child is born, all of these chakras are fully open, but they quickly begin closing up, starting from the highest chakra, the 7th chakra, down. And as the child progresses through life, these chakras close up. They continue to close up, you know, starting from the highest to the lowest. And throughout life, you lose the power of your chakras. So I'm going to share with you just one technique, the toning technique, so that you can learn to understand and work with and boost the performance of the energy flowing through your chakras. So let's start from the bottom by talking a little bit about chakras. So there's 7 main chakras, have different effects. Now I'll go through more thoroughly about the effects of each one more at the end of the video. And also I'm going to talk about it when I show you the toning technique for each chakra, because you're going to need to know what you're toning and why you're making that vibration, so that you can know exactly what you're doing and why you're doing it. So why do you want to affect your chakra system? Like what's the idea behind this? Now it's all about when you start looking into the theory about energy, frequency, and vibration. Everything's energy, frequency, vibration. And when you follow that rule or that line of logic, everything is living. Everything, even a rock on the ground, is living. It's just this energy in energetic form or in solid form, because it's all the same anyway, based on science and the energy equivalence equation, if you want to look at it like that. But the chakras, each chakra has a certain vibration, and from the root chakra, which is located at the groin, it has the lowest vibration, and you have the crown chakra located about here, it has the highest vibration. And when we start thinking about in terms of vibration, and you're also thinking about what they can do, what they're capable of giving you or providing for you. And neither is better than the other. I said lowest to highest, but neither is better than the other, because they all serve a certain function. I guess you could think of a higher one as something that you could live without. But by living without it, you function lower, but you can live without it. The higher ones, I guess. Like, for example, the crown chakra is associated with everything, your full connection to the universe. But you can be totally disconnected from everything and still get by, but you'll be disconnected. So I guess it's how much you want to be connected and how strongly you want to live when you think about it that way. Now with the chakra system and why you want to unclog them or boost the energy of them, you could think of them as all of your feelings affect your chakra, your experiences, your feelings, the places you go, the things and the people that you interact with. They all affect the energy of your chakras. And if you have a negative experience, whether it be socially or what have you, these experiences can clog the energy of your chakras or shut down the energy of your chakras, and the energy doesn't move like it should. And it can cause like a type of scarring. When you get hurt, you cut yourself or something, you get a scar. Or if you overuse your joints, the joints can inflame, it can create scar tissue, and it can affect how well your joints work in the future. Or if you abuse your circulatory system by eating bad diet, inhaling bad chemicals, smoking, things that affect the body in a negative way, you can create scarring in your circulatory system and prevent and affect the blood flow that way. So think of the chakra system kind of like that, but not like that, but kind of like that. And you want to remove that scarring, or increase the power of the energy moving through your chakras, so that you can feel newer or younger. A lot of an older body has a lot of scarring and a lot of blockages in it. If you look beyond just the body becoming weaker from aging, but there's a lot of just blockages and accumulations of things that were problematic. And you can think of the whole chakra theory kind of like that. So let's get into toning. Let's talk about toning. That's enough of my introduction about giving my spiel or my way of looking at what a chakra is. Trying to keep it real simple and straight to the point. But let's talk about toning. Now, toning, the tone of your voice, there's different tones that resonate with each of our chakras. So the first tone, with the chakras, there's a color associated with each chakra, and there's a lot of people, this depending on who you ask is going to be different, but I'm going to go with the Roy G. Biv color scheme: the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
You how to tone. The first chakra that I'm going to show you how to tone for is the root chakra. Before I show you, I'm going to give you a little bit of background information so that you know what you're affecting, and you'll know like what has deficiencies or is kind of off in your own life. You know what you're looking for when you're doing this, and you make your comparisons. So the root chakra is associated with the color red. We've already talked about it. Roy G. Biv: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Red is the first chakra associated with the red first chakra. So it's located at the tailbone. It's where you sit down at, in the perineum for men, in the cervical area for women. The yoga pose associated with this chakra is the mountain pose and the tree pose. This chakra's role is to connect all of your physical bodily energy with the earth itself. In other words, this chakra grounds you. So this chakra very well has a strong association with nature. You see what I'm doing? I'm out in nature. I'm sitting on the ground. I'm next to a tree. Looking at this, looking towards the sun. You know, that type of thing. So I'm really in my first chakra state. I'm really getting a lot of first chakra energy just by being where I am, and that this chakra opens up when I'm in situations like that. So you know, that's one way to open that chakra up and connect the chakra to those things. Your root chakra is also linked to everything you need to survive. So it's about survival, basic survival instincts. So breathing, eating, sleeping, and experiencing physical security. This could even be money. Just basically basic things you need to get by and just to feel comfortable. When your chakra is balanced, you feel a deep sense of peace. You'll feel safe knowing that all of your core needs are met. Because of this, all total body healing starts here. So this is your foundation. This is your rock. This is the first chakra, the root chakra.
Okay, so let's do toning for the root chakra. I'm going to give you an example of what a tone for the root chakra sounds like. Now, when you tone for the root chakra, you want to use the sound. It's kind of a very guttural type of sound. As in the word cup. Cup. And it sounds something like this. So that's a tone, an example of a tone for the root chakra, the first chakra.
We're at the second chakra. It's called the sacral chakra. And it's associated with the color orange. It's located in your pelvic region, a couple of inches below the belly button. It's the pose for this in yoga is the revolve triangle pose and the goddess pose. This is beneficial for this chakra. It's also known as the place of the self. The sacral chakra is therefore all about your creative identity as a human. So this chakra is related to individuality and being unique and I guess standing out, that type of thing. This chakra helps you enjoy life here on earth. It's the energy that motivates you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Above all things, indulge in pleasurable activities like sex, artistic activities, and good food. So this chakra is about enjoying yourself and feeling good. And if you have an issue with just enjoying yourself and feeling good and taking power in feeling good and enjoying feeling good, no guilt about it, that type of thing, then it could be related to this chakra. There could be a blockage in this chakra. And when your second chakra is balanced, you truly relish all the finer things in life. Because of this, you'll enjoy them without overdoing them. So this chakra is like you don't, if this chakra's balanced and the energy's going good, you don't overdo things that give you pleasure. You have a good healthy balance of these things. So that's a little information about the sacral chakra. So now let's tone for the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra.
The second chakra. The second chakra is associated with the color orange, and the second chakra is still it's deep, guttural kind of still, but it's a little bit higher than the root chakra, and this tone is it's kind of like it's ooh, as in the word you, and the tone for this, it goes something like this. Ooh. Now my second chakra tone, it feels very natural, and it's more it feels resolute. I don't know how it sounds to you, but the way it feels coming out of me, it feels pretty clear. So I think it's more balanced than my root chakra. My toning for my root chakra was it was a little bit rough.
So now we are at the third chakra, the solar plexus chakra. And before we tone, let's get some information about it. It's associated with the color yellow. It's in your stomach, around 2 to 3 inches above the belly button. The Manipura Energy Center further translates as the lustrous gem. This is because this chakra is where your self-confidence and personal power sit together in harmony. Now, the yoga pose associated with this chakra is the boat pose, or the downward facing dog. Many call the solar plexus chakra the warrior chakra as well. This is because it is by far the most supporting chakra for bravery and boundary setting. So this chakra is about standing up for yourself and defending yourself if you have to. For instance, you can most probably physically feel its raging energy when you feel angry. You'll feel it when you need to defend yourself, for better or for worse. It's your fight or flight response, right-hand man. When balanced, high self-esteem and self-worth are bonus byproducts for this. So this is definitely about being confident and having high self-esteem. Your self-worth is associated with this chakra. So I can give you some information about your self-worth and maybe things in life you can do. Maybe you need to change in order to fix that or unblock that chakra.
But now let's tone for the third chakra. Third chakra associated with the color yellow. Now, for the third chakra, we use the sound O, as in the word go. So it would sound something like this. Feels good.
So now we are at the fourth chakra, the heart chakra. It's associated with the color green. It's located in the chest, in and around the heart space. The yoga pose associated with this chakra is the low lunge and the camel pose. Interestingly, the Sanskrit term for the heart chakra translates to the state of being unhurt. Because of this, when you are experiencing feelings of love, compassion, kindness, it's this energy center you're connecting to. In spite of all of its translations, this chakra is fundamentally just about love. Love is the most healing frequency of all. Similarly, when your heart chakra is balanced, you are easily able to feel love and empathy for yourself and others. I think this is very self-explanatory. It's all about unconditional love and themes surrounding love and that type of thing. Your ability to love and the ability to be loved. So if there's an issue with that, I think it'll be pretty clear or not clear, because, you know, things can manifest in all kinds of different ways that aren't direct. But, you know, it's good to know.
So the fourth chakra is the heart chakra. Should be a real nice one. It's a little bit of unconditional love, nothing like it. Give it or receive it. And it's the heart chakra is kind of like ma, and let's do toning for the fourth chakra, the heart chakra. Beautiful.
Now we are on the fifth chakra, the throat chakra. It's associated with the color sky blue. It's right in the middle of your throat. And the yoga pose associated with this chakra is the easy pose with chanting and the supported shoulder stand. Carrying the meaning of the words very pure, this chakra helps you to quite literally speak up. Because of this, you'll do so in a smooth, confident, and authentic way. In addition, this chakra is your official seat of self-expression. The throat chakra also gives a voice to your personal preferences, beliefs, and values. So you see already, this is all about speaking up for yourself, standing up for yourself, and just speaking, period. Articulating yourself, being heard clearly and loudly and effectively. When balanced, you openly and lovingly speak the truth. Moreover, you express yourself in whichever way feels most in alignment at any given time. So this is also about telling the truth, not lying. In other words, there's nothing that enlightens and inspires those around you like an open throat chakra. So very important, very powerful chakra. It's so simple yet just so important, this chakra.
And the fifth chakra, the throat chakra, the tone for it is I. It has an I sound. I, kind of like the word my, or even eyes. I. And let's tone for the throat chakra. So here we go. That felt good too. It was kind of short, but it felt good.
Now we're on the third eye chakra, the sixth chakra. And it's associated with the color indigo. Remember Roy G. Biv. Biv is blue, indigo, violet. So we're at number 6, almost at the last one. And this chakra is between your eyebrows, extending to your brain's pineal gland. The yoga pose associated with this is the dolphin pose, or the lotus pose. The infamous third eye chakra, ajna, roughly translates as beyond wisdom. This is because this mystic energy center opens you up to expanded states of consciousness. They go way beyond the 5 senses and the material world we live in. So definitely some psychic stuff going on here, or psychic powers related to this, or some extrasensory abilities related to this chakra. And it even says extrasensory perception, intuition, psychic abilities are all born from the third eye. This is because of the brain's small yet extremely powerful pine cone shaped gland. It sits just behind ajna and goes by the name of the pineal gland. Furthermore, long before brain imaging, many ancient cultures knew about the third eye's presence. They believed it to be our human connection to the divine. When your third eye is balanced, you feel in tune with the physical and spiritual world. You'll also be able to connect with both your ego and your soul. Can't say it better myself. I don't think I need to do any explaining about what this chakra is all about and what it connects you to. So that's the sixth chakra.
The sixth chakra, this chakra, the third eye. The tone for this, it has like a kind of like say, something you say, a. So let's do toning for the sixth chakra. A. Here we go. Again, short, but it felt good.
So now we're on the seventh and the last chakra. And this chakra it's the crown chakra. Crown, like a crown on a king or a queen. And it's associated with the color violet or white. Violet, Roy G. Biv, blue, indigo, violet. Is located at the top of your head, resting on your crown. The yoga pose associated with this chakra is the corpse pose or the lotus pose. According to most tantric yoga traditions, the final chakra translates as 1,000 petals. This refers to its beautiful petal-laden symbology. Samhasrara is nothing but pure consciousness, connecting you to the universe. This complete universe is also known as and is quite literally nothing personal. When it comes to the concept of the crown chakra, is something we all have in common. Every human, animal, plant, ecosystem, planet, and star has that same life force energy. It's also worth noting that this chakra exists beyond your unique ego. It is your connection to God, whatever you deem that to be. Achieving a balanced crown chakra is the goal of any spiritual practice. Moreover, it is not easy to do. Once truly balanced, you will achieve great enlightenment. In other words, you discover the secret of who you really are. Transcending suffering is known in the Buddhist tradition as nirvana. So that is the crown chakra. Now let's go to the tone for the crown chakra.
And the last chakra, the seventh chakra, the crown chakra, it has an E sound, like me, you and me. And the toning for it sounds something like Lovely, really, really lovely. So those are the 7 tones for the chakras, and I'll just go through these real quickly again. It felt good, so let me just run through them again. So root chakra, the sacral chakra, the second chakra, the third chakra, the solar plexus chakra, and the fourth chakra, the heart chakra, and the fifth chakra, the throat chakra, and the sixth chakra, the third eye chakra, And the seventh chakra, the crown chakra. Feels really good tuning up my body, my instrument, my vessel. So I hope you have fun tuning up your vessel. And how about I give you some more charts of some more different tones. They're all pretty similar, but I'll give you some more because these are not all the same. So here we go. Check them out.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple of other charts of sounds to show you how they can be different. And usually the differences aren't that big. Sometimes they are kind of big, but what I noticed, what usually remains the same is that the higher chakra sounds, they're usually pretty constant, but they change. So let's take a look at this first chart. I'll compare this chart and another chart, just kind of show you the differences, and you can kind of do your own research and check other charts. It's not to say that because they're different, they're wrong, but maybe there's different tones for each chakra, So, I just want to bring this to your awareness and wrap the video up like this. So if you look at this, these are all the chakras that we talked about. The root chakra, I hope that I'm pronouncing these correctly. The root is or It's like that. I know it's guttural. It's very guttural, the root chakra. And the bottom area is very guttural, comes from the gut. And then the sacral chakra, I think it's like, they don't have a pronunciation key. And then solar plexus, and heart, and then throat, A, and then third eye, A, and then crown, E. So I'm thinking it's something like that. So this is one example of how these chakra sounds differ. The toning differs. And here's another example. So if you look at this one, this is from Sound Healing. I went to a website about sound healing, and same concept. If you go to the root chakra, and then here, the sacral chakra, ew. This is different. Ew is different than the previous one we just looked at, even the one that I talked about in my video. And then and then heart chakra, then throat chakra, I. And even that one's different. And the book that I read about this topic, the I was the same, but it's different from what I found on the internet. And then the third eye chakra, or I think it's there's no pronunciation key. And then the crown chakra, E. So I just wanted to show you this as a heads up to show you that these sounds differ depending on where you go. I guess the most important thing is to make sure that you have the correct tone or tune. And I guess the best way to go about this is to talk to someone that specializes in music. They know the tones by ear, and they have an understanding of music, and they know the notes. And if you noticed through the video, I showed you the notes of some of the tones. So you have a key, and you have a chart for the notes and what the tones are supposed to represent in terms of notes for music. So that's my video. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you learned something from this. And remember, your body's an instrument, and it can make some really beautiful music. And with that beautiful music, you can heal yourself. And there's great power in that. And there's so much power behind so many other things. So thank you so much for watching my video. I love you all, and you take care of yourself out there. Happy holidays. It's the holiday season right now, so happy holidays. Y'all take care of yourself. Bye.